Want to 10x your growth? Discover how only 3 growth hacks in 10 days can change everything. Welcome to the 10-day growth hacking challenge with your host Nader Sabri. Today we are here with GroCart, shaking things up in the grocery supply chain business. We're here with Nesma and Hussien, a couple entrepreneurs who are fixing some of the most challenging issues when it comes to an industry that has been doing things the same way for decades. They're bringing in disruptive technologies and techniques that enable cost savings, better quality delivery, and a better experience for smaller grocery stores to be able to tap into larger scale purchasing capabilities. Welcome aboard, guys. How are you today?
We are great, alhamdulillah. What about you, Nader?
All is good. All is good. So as we get started, we just want to remind the audience, if you want to do what we're doing here, this is based on the growth thinking methodology. This is your secret to do what were some of the things that we're doing here today. Let's talk hack number 3. But before we do that, do you have any results with hack 1 or 2 you'd like to share with us before we jump into hack number 3?
Yes, we are keep progressing with hack number 1 and hack number 2. So it's it's have some results, and we can say it's more signals. So I guess it will take some time from us to change the behavior of the customers. So finally, you can get better and more good results. Yes, and we just started also to implement hack number 3. Yes, which is a kind of building more relationship with the customers between our onboarding specialists and also the customers. So I guess it's very fruitful hack. Yes, it seems working with our customers. Yes, because simply you are doing their job instead of them.
So let's describe hack number 3 so people know what hack number 3 is, and then tell us the result and some of the signals that you've seen that have given you, this positive outcome.
Yes, at the end, the customers that we are serving, it's also like us and like me and you. Sometimes they are so busy, so they don't have the time to check what they need. So when you come to them and tell them this, I do this job instead of you, I collect, or make a note of a list of things that you need, and just you have to place an order, if even in a manual way. So they appreciate this thing to do with you. So this was about hack number 3. Yeah.
Excellent. So just to recap, so you went, when you were visiting your grocery stores, you basically would just look at their existing inventory, identify a deficiency or a shortage in inventory, and then pre-place orders and let them just agree to it or not to agree to it. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly,
perfect.
yeah.
Brilliant. And it's worked well. You've had positive signals.
Yes. Even one of our customers told our customer onboarding specialist, I have here, this shelf is empty. Can you fill it? He told him, yes, I can do. So just he went to our warehouse, get the goods and print the invoice and go to him directly, give him the goods. So the customer was very happy about this service. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. So as a reminder, we have this all the time in the challenge where onboarding is one of these like kind of areas in growth hacking where so many people overlook it. And so if you do like really good onboarding, and most organizations don't do good onboarding, but if you can master perfecting the onboarding process, whatever kind of business, whether you're B2B or B2C, it doesn't make a difference. But if you master the onboarding part, it has a direct correlation with aggregate revenue results. We've seen this happen over and over again many times. And you're a perfect example of that. You're onboarding the client by actually making the purchase for them. All they have to do is just agree to it. And you've taken the pain away of having to figure it out, knowing how much they needed. And as you mentioned, just identifying where there's just no inventory and filling it for them. I think like this, I really recommend you got to really measure this very carefully. You and your team, as yourself, as principal owners of the business, need to be on the ground experiencing this so that you can detect the type of behaviors and the response that you're receiving, because you're going to identify better ways of implementing this onboarding. And I think that's going to go a long way. I think you have another hack that we built. Of course, you'll be doing it after the challenge. I think it would be really good for you to share it, because I genuinely believe with your onboarding hack plus this next hack that you're going to implement, the combination of these two is going to accelerate hack number 3, if you don't mind sharing, of course.
Yes, sure, Nader.
Yeah.
So Can you repeat your question again, Nader? Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah. So sorry. No, you remember when we were doing the hack number 3? We had another hack with it, but we said we're going to do it after the challenge because of execution. Yeah. So the combination of these 2 hacks are going to accelerate each other. Yeah. Yeah. So if you don't mind, if you can share that with us, like what the next hack would be and how it would combine with hack number 3. Yeah.
Yes, I guess it will be a little surprise to our customers.
Yeah.
So let's make it, this was when talking about this very special hack. Yes, actually, it was a brilliant idea from your side to implement this thing. However, we need some time to prepare for it.
Okay.
Then we can share definitely with our customers. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, no problem. Okay, so we'll keep it a secret so people will learn about it in the future. But I think that the combination of those 2 things will super accelerate what you guys are doing. Awesome. So anything else on hack number 3 you want to share, or anything in the sense of results on hack 1 or 2 that we may have missed that you'd like to cover?
I guess with that, just we need to. We can say back hack number 1 with 2 and 3, and we can say to generate a kind of process between the 3 of them. So our sales team can use them smoothly to recruit new customers. Maybe we also we can use these 3 in another way with new customers, not only existing ones. So
they're designed like that. These hacks are irrelevant. Yeah, and you have to keep adding. I mean, we've been only working on small scale, of course, because of the 10 days with small numbers to get the signals, but you need to multiply those numbers. And I gave you a few numbers that you need to hit in order, and a time frame in order for this to really cement, because once the behavioral patterns become super clear to you, as obviously you get more data, and asking the question, obviously, why, you'll be able to dig much deeper, and the behavioral data is going to help you respond to your customer base in mass and scale. You're going to be scaling different segments of those behaviors. I know it's not clear to you now. Most people, it's not clear to them immediately. In my case, I do this all the time, so it comes obviously much quicker. But I always encourage and challenge, entrepreneurs and founders of the business to go very deep into this. Some people, I've had very interesting things. That we had a guy in the personal performance space. You can check him out. Mr. Ice is his name, and he has a background in behavioral data. I actually didn't know that. And the way that he went about behavioral data was just phenomenal. He's someone to learn from, because he didn't know that he was going to use this skill when it came to ice therapy, but we implemented it and it's worked like magic for him, actually. He actually ranks number 1 in season 1 for those, who'd like to check him out. And I'd suggest that for you guys to go learn from his episode, because he's been very good at implementing behavioral data. So yeah, just a bit of background. Okay, guys, that's awesome. That's hack number 3. We'll check you out in the next video where we're just going to take a bit deeper look at the whole 10 days, how that's gone for you guys, right? So we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you, Nader.